video is an introduction to basic coding. For this example, let's consider the simplest way to create a web page. We will be creating a static web page. In a classroom, we might illustrate this using a computer with a monitor or using a projector on a large screen. With this example, we'll be illustrating these basic principles, writing code by hand using a whiteboard. To begin, let's break this down into chunks of 3. As web design is often described as a 3-layer cake. The layers in this case are structure, presentation, and interactivity. There are 3 languages used for this. HTML, or hypertext markup language, that provides the structure. CSS, the cascading style sheets, provides the presentation. And JavaScript provides interactivity. HTML is a language that elements have open and closing tags. There are many elements that make up HTML. The 2 main elements are the head and the body. The code we mark up in the body is what we will see on the web page when viewed in a browser. Okay, we're getting ready to start doing some hand coding. Literally, by hand. The basic tags use these brackets, an open and closing bracket. Also the less than or greater signs, another way of thinking about them. And the first tag we're going to use up here, the first element, is called the doc type. And this type is HTML. This is a self-closing element. Underneath this, the first element we'll have here is HTML. This is an opening tag. Down here, I'm going to close it. We close using the /. Okay. So the next tag we're going to add is the head tag. Then I'm going to close the head tag here. And for this part, I'm going to put a title. And the name of our title is Video Example. Let's close the title. This part is what we would actually see in our browser when we save this as a .html. We're also going to have a body. Maybe I'll put the body down here a little bit closer. So I'm going to open the body. Down here I'm going to close the body. I'm leaving room to put stuff inside the body. The body is what we're going to see on the web page. And actually, I think I'm going to move my head down just a little bit to leave a little room to put some stuff in that. Now, if I was working on a computer, I'd just hit enter a few times and give myself some space, but we're literally doing this by hand. Okay. So, I'm going to add an H1 tag here. Video example. Close the H1. This is what we're going to see in the body when we have our web page. We're going to see this word video example, and it's going to be nice and big. Underneath this, I got one paragraph that's going in here. The P tag is for a paragraph, and this paragraph is going to say, click the button to display an alert box. Close the P. My paragraph is now closed. Alright, so there we have it. We have a little structure. Here we have an example of the HTML code, and there's the example of the page that it will create. We're going to now add some styles. So I'm going to add an inline style to this H1 tag. I'm going to use a green color here for this. So H1 style equals color colon pound or number sign zero 9F. I'm going to close that tag. This is an example of an inline style. The inline style will make this text here, for the example, this color, which is blue. I have another style that I can add here up in the head. The syntax for writing this style is a little different. I'm going to say P, that's for the paragraph tag. Oh, I have to add a tag. To add to the head, I need to add the style tag. Style, and close style. See, I'm going to put this over here a little bit. P, for paragraph. We use this curly bracket. I'm going to say color colon pound 666 and add a semicolon, and I'm going to close it here with the curly bracket. When I add this style here to the head, it'll turn all the paragraph tags this color 666, which is a gray color. Okay, in this example you can see the CSS. The styles are in the head and inline in the body, plus the example of the page itself. So I'm going to add another tag here for the script. We're going to add some interactivity using JavaScript. So I'm going to add a tag here, button. I'm going to say on, click, equals my function. Close this tag. Now the text in between would be try it, and I'm going to close the button tag. Now I'm going to write the function. So I need one more tag. Down here I need a script tag. Now if I open the script tag, I have to close the script tag. Same with the forward slash. So now let's write the function. Function my function parentheses curly brace alert, I, these should be in quotes, I am an alert box. Make that an exclamation point there. And then we're just going to close this here. So, when you click the button, an alert will pop up and say, I am an alert box. Here's the JavaScript. Here's the CSS. The rest of this is HTML. Here we have the example of the code where we have inserted the JavaScript. And there is the page that it will present. Plus, when you click on the button, the alert will pop up. So there you have it, an analog representation of a digital design for a web page using the 3 layers of the cake: the structure, the HTML, the presentation, CSS, and the interactivity, JavaScript. Okay, I'd like to thank you for visiting our mini course on creating a simple web page. The mini course is situated in the Google website, where there are a number of resources to view, including video, text examples, and PDF resources. What is important is to try the code and discuss with others from your class. Leave a comment and reach out to others on the website. Working on the web, you have a great resource. That's the web itself. You can find just about anything you need if you know how to ask the right questions in your research. Searching on Google is a good place to start. So go build something and share us your link.